Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg.
And Bumblebee.
And we're going to be talking about the future, the past, and the fantastic.
We're going to be talking about the Ultimates issue 17.
So,
and this issue was
wild.
A Reed Richards
Heavy
issue.
Heavy on the Reed Richards part.
I mean, this issue is a Reed Richards issue, essentially.
Yeah. Again, I like it. It was good.
So there's kind of a lot of different things happening in this issue because we kind of have like the past or like multiple different past.
Right.
And then also the present.
Which again, I do enjoy, but it is like a little bit trippy.
Slightly. So like we have like the past when Reed Richards was in university at 14. We have the past when he was probably, first coming to grips with the loss of his family. We have the past him where he was getting tortured by the Maker.
Yeah, that one is what really tripped me up because like he knew. I mean, everyone knew, but we all knew who the Maker was, so it wasn't a big surprise, at least not for me, but it was like, I knew it.
For those of you that don't know, he has finally come to the realization, or he finally
accepted it,
decided to come clean and tell Tony, even though Tony already knew that the Maker was a version, a different Earth's version of Reed Richards. But he already knew that.
Yeah.
So that's that was nothing new to him.
No, but it was just like interesting.
Mm-hmm. So we see different points in time where the Maker was torturing him. The Maker kind of took a piece of his brain out, and so that he wasn't able to feel the euphoria of when you finally crack the case or figure out the code or make a scientific discovery. He won't get that euphoric feeling anymore.
Nah, that's messed up. Because I enjoy that feeling.
Mm-hmm. And then we see that the Maker kind of made Doom Reed Richards his slave, for lack of a better term.
We'll just say his lab lackey.
Yeah, like
instead of slave. I don't like that. I understand. No.
Yeah, lackey. His errand boy.
There you go. That works.
Finish this formula, clean the lab, mix up this potion.
Do things that even though he could do, he's like, oh, go ahead, finish that, do that. So that's all in the past. Now in the present, he has he's cracked the code, so to speak.
In the present, he's talking to Tony and discussing and telling Tony, but Tony already knows, and he's like, I already knew. It's okay. I can't make you stay because Reed Richard wanted to step back from being
an Avenger,
part of the Ultimates.
Oh, of Ultimates, not Avengers. Sorry.
Can't make you stay, but we kind of need you to make this thing work.
Yeah,
essentially. And there's a lot of different things happen. So we also have when he finally cracked the code with the mice and using the cosmic energy to replicate what happened or what would have happened or should have happened with him and the other Fantastic Four members
without the mice dying.
Without them dying, and then he moved from the mice trials to using human subjects with the help of America Chavez, because she has, her powers are cosmic, and that's the cosmic energy is what he needs.
Now, before we got to that page, I was talking with Bumblebee, and I was like, that is impossible because he does not have said power cosmic. Then we read a little further. I'm like, oh, America Chavez.
Mm-hmm. So she is able to, I guess, expel a specific level of cosmic energy based off of whatever his testing a certain dose of it is what's going to do what he wants to do.
Right.
So she's able to control and specifically dose these human subjects with a specific amount. And his experiments work.
Yeah, they all got powers, because you got some that can do fire, some that are full ice. You got an Iron Man or a Metal Man, however you see it. One that is like what looks like to be half cloud. I don't know. Don't question me.
So Reed Richards essentially created his own version of like mutants.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what it looks like to me.
It looks pretty cool.
They all have different powers.
And they all got different colors.
Yeah.
He didn't give them the Fantastic Blue yet.
So they all have a Fantastic Four suit, but they're not the traditional Fantastic Four blue. You got some of them are red, some of them are orange, some of them are purple, some of them are green.
And then you got the Iceman who ain't got nothing.
And now, once he has completed these trials with these people, he said that, okay, we're gonna train, and then I'm going to essentially break them up into groups of 4.
Yeah.
And then they'll be going off on missions in groups of 4.
That is probably the most interesting part, because he pretty much made the Fantastic Four without making the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. And obviously, none of them have the same powers, or at least it doesn't look like it. They have different powers. So there's one that has magnetic powers.
One that has like vines.
One that has like plant powers, vines. Not sure what this one powers are, but it looks like he's made out of like copper metal or something.
He can get super hard.
There's one that looks like they're radioactive. There's one that has like magnetic powers.
So there's a variety, and I'm pretty sure that he put each one of them together, each 4 together, to balance out everyone.
Yeah, I think that's the whole idea, is that the teams that he broke them up into is strategic in that they can kind of balance each other and even each other out.
Right. So what one can do, or rather can't do, the others pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like that. After we get to see some of the teams, it goes, I believe, back in the past, where it just goes back and forth.
The whole book kind of goes back and forth, and then back and forth, but like different back and forth, because there's the present, and then there's like different points in the past.
Right.
So like there's him in the college past, him when he was with the Maker getting tortured by the Maker past, and once the Maker stopped torturing him and made him his errand boy. And then we got the past of when he had or was doing these trials with these Fantastic Force, as they're called apparently, the Fantastic Force.
That is still funny, but I understand, because it's no longer just 4 of them; it's multiple, and they are the Force.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. And at the end of this very beloved comic,
and before that, real quick, he sends them on missions, different missions. Some of those missions go well, some of them don't go so well. He was, his whole little experiment research is able to, he was successfully created and was able to create mutants per se.
Right.
And then we see in present day, or present-ish day,
somewhat,
him talking to Ant-Man, because he's towards the end of the book, and he's been seeing, the book shows it as like blank space, white space, but he's feeling the absence of what would have been his family / the Fantastic Four.
Right.
And he's kind of going a little crazy.
Kinda?
He's really missing his family.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Or what could have been. So there's like points in time where you see the white figures on the comic page, and he's, you know, he feels the absence.
The absence, the presence of what could have been but isn't.
Yeah,
and it hurts, but he don't feel that hurt as much.
And he has a conversation with Ant-Man, and Ant-Man kind of relating it, because he had this whole situation where he's kind of mourning the man he was before he became who he is.
Right.
So he's relating to Doom in that sense. So he just kind of like, you know, you're not broken. Just because you're broken doesn't mean you need to be fixed. I think that's what he said.
I mean, he's not wrong. You don't. Just because you are broken doesn't mean you need to be fixed. You can be who you are, do what you want, as long as it's true to who you are.
Yeah. And then, you know, he notices that the mice that lived, he's like, what are you going to do with them now? And then at the end, we see that he releases them and let them be free. And
he says,
I don't know how I feel about it, but he says that, you know, in death, we will be together again in relation to his family. I don't know what that means.
I have a feeling I know what it means, but I'm not ready to live in that future yet.
I mean, unless he's just talking in general, or he
don't know about that.
Accepts, or I don't know.
I think he's ready to meet his family.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
I can understand that, but I'm trying to figure out if he's like not expecting to survive the final struggle that's coming, or if he's saying this in general, or if he's going to forcefully try to reunite with them.
I'm hoping it's an in general thing.
Okay.
Because I don't need him trying to do a
kamikaze.
Yeah, thing. That I hope he's not trying to do something like that, because that would be very terrifying.
Or maybe he's planning on sacrificing himself, but I don't
same
know.
Difference.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But well. Yeah.
You guys check it out for yourself at your local comic book store. Support. This is a good one. We don't have many left, so there will be trades coming out. But if by some reason you cannot find it, or you are unable to reach your comic book store, you can also check out the app.
The Marvel Unlimited app.
Where you can read it with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, on a plane, on a train, anywhere at any time. We love you guys, and as always, peace.